Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there, I think it is, and hit the like, give me one of these. Yeah, would love that. It helps promote the channel, get the videos out there further. Today, I want to do a little bit of a confessional and a little bit of an update on a video I already have on this channel. About 10 years ago, I did a video, and I'm not going to link to it, called SRV Tone, and it was all about how to use budget pedals to get a Stevie Ray Vaughan tone. And I got roasted for it because it was garbage. It was terrible. And I can say that looking back. I just watched it earlier today. I used a compressor, a boost pedal, an overdrive, a reverb, and a Strat and a Blues Deluxe amp to try to get a tone that I could have just taken all those pedals out and gotten an overdrive pedal, and that's it, and it would have worked. And I thought I was clever. Here's the deal. When you're younger, sometimes you do stuff and you think you know everything. And then you get older and you get wiser and you realize that you didn't know anything. And so I'm there. I'm at that point in my life now where I'm looking back and going, what in the world? But here's my philosophy on life: is if it's better to have put yourself out there, done stuff, and failed and learned from it and grown, than to never do it in the first place because you're too afraid. So I have learned from my failings, my missteps. I have grown over the years, 10, 11 years, whatever it's been since I put that video out, and I've learned a thing or two, and I've grown in my understanding of SRV Tone. Number one, my first understanding is you can't get it because none of us are Stevie Ray Vaughan. None of us have his fingers. None of us have his soul. None of us have his playing ability. The best we can do is get close for a little while to his sound. And so that's what I want to try to attempt. I want to do an update to that video and get a little closer to Stevie Ray Vaughan tone. You're never going to get it. We're just going to get to be a third-rate imitation of it. I already know that. But I think I know a little bit better about how to grab a little bit more of his tone than I did before. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my Blues Junior amp, which is close. It's a Fender style amp. It's pretty clean, and it's close enough to the style of amp that he would have used, and I can get close enough tone. I'm going to use this overdrive pedal by GFS Electronics. What this is, it's twin overdrive. What it is it is on the overdrive side a TS9 Tube Screamer clone, and on the boost side it's a TS808 Tube Screamer clone, and you're supposed to use these together. This one boosts and gets more saturation, or you can use either one by themselves, and I'm going to use both of these separate, not together, to try to see what it would sound like. And then you can use it together. Stevie Ray Vaughan used a couple of different Tube Screamers stacked together to get a heavier tone. I'm going to use my Fender Strat, and I'm going to use the Blues Junior, and that's it, and see if we can't get a tone pretty close to Stevie Ray Vaughan's tone. So that's it. Here we go. was able to get it a little bit closer to SRV Tone. Now, the one thing I didn't do is I didn't drop it down a half step to E flat tuning, you know, but whatever, it is what it is. I know that that affects it, but I didn't have really heavy gauge strings to be able to pull that off on the Strat. So I made do with what I could. Like I said earlier, I don't think any of us are ever going to perfectly nail that tone. It's just, it was his tone, and it's his signature, and I think we should just enjoy the fact that he gave it to us when he did. So we can enjoy that music, and we can do our best to try to make it sound a little bit like it, and chase it. But ultimately, we've got to chase our own tone, right? So that was a good attempt, a good try, and I'll probably continue for the rest of my life to try to dial in a little bit better to get that better, but way better than 10 years ago, that's for sure. All right, thanks for watching the channel. Like and subscribe and comment if you will. Thanks again. Have a great day.